to fight the powers that be.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got your black.
I'm Zoe Williams, the voice of reason. If your relationship is in trouble, I'm the dude to call. Has your soulmate become your cellmate? Does black love still exist? What are your bedroom turnoffs? Fantasies and fetishes. Financial infidelity. I'm dating a fat person. Are they worth the wait? Trust me, this is gonna be crazy.
How about the heavy stuff?
The child wasn't his, and he still had to pay child support.
It's a very heated topic.
How was that right?
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
I just have so many questions I want to ask you.
I just like to kiss it. Is there something wrong with that?
Damn.
He told me he had a vasectomy. I'm pregnant.
Betrayal has been committed.
Hit you with the bad pipes routine.
How does he maintain his humposity?
He likes it when it pinches my neck.
Why can't you open up, brother?
I'm a karate man. Karate man rules on the inside. They don't show their weaknesses.
Yeah.
How do you rate women so well?
Zoe Williams,
Reason and accountability.
the voice of reason.
You attended seminars, and you said your reason there was to learn more about yourself.
Yeah.
My experience has been people attend seminars, especially self-development seminars, to look for the answer. They want to know, what is it out there I can learn so that I can be more successful? That wasn't your motivation?
No, oddly enough. And I think probably you're right. I think that's what most people are looking for. I think they're looking for an answer outside of themselves, and they're never going to find it. I think by this time I realized it was something in me. I met a man here in Toronto. He was one that originally got me involved in studying this, Ray Stanford. And he told me if I didn't like the results I was getting in my life, that I was going to have to change me because they were my results. And he said, if you're going to change you, you're going to have to find out something about yourself. And that seemed to make sense. I don't think it was an earth-shattering idea. It wouldn't give anybody a brain hernia, but it made a hell of a lot of sense to me. So I started to study myself. I found most people don't know who they are. They really don't.
What do you mean? I mean, I know my name, I know my age, I know where I live.
Yeah, that's not
what
you,
else
though.
Is there?
You know, that's
what
just
size,
it. If you ask the average person who they are, they'll give you their name. They'll say, I'm Bob Proctor, but I'm not. Bob and Proctor are two words. My parents give them to me. They're called names, but it's not me. It's my name. Then somebody will say, well, this is me, but this isn't me either. It's my body. Like, you never phone down here to the studio and say, body won't be in today, it's sick.
Okay.
You know, we don't say am hand or am leg. It's my hand, my leg, my body, my name. Who am I? Well, that's an interesting question. And I believe if a person will start to study that and look for the answer, they'll find it.
Bob Proctor on Complete Fire, the voice of reason. Zoe Williams in the building, live on KBLA Talk 1580. You already know what it is. I know what y'all want to hear, some Christmas music. Andy, play that Christmas song real quick. Maybe they want to get cheered up. Let's get cheered up. Y'all want to hear some Christmas music? Because Zoe is not going to stop hitting you upside your head.
December nights were cold. It felt like something was missing. I was sleeping on my own. It didn't feel like Christmas. It was getting close to the time of year to deck the halls and spread good cheer. I looked at the empty couch and fireplace and thought, there's gotta be a better way. Almost lonely to you. Almost lonely to you. Almost lonely to you. Almost lonely to you. Let's put up a Christmas tree. I want the lights to shine on you.
Okay, that's Belle. The name of the song is Almost Lonely. See, we want to feel good. This song feels so good to me. It feels like, we want relationships to feel as good as this song. The sad thing is, most of you guys have a better relationship with your playlist than you do with your partner. I know you don't want to hear it put that way, but I got to be honest. What are you carrying to the table that you don't want to talk about? I'm so tired of people saying, he ain't a good man if he don't, we live off of his paycheck and we store mine. And if we want to do special events or trips or whatever, we'll use my money. But For the most part, his money takes care of everything. Everything is about resources, but nothing is about this internal work that needs to be done. We don't ever really talk about, we don't talk about it with ourselves, and I mean intrapersonally, and we don't talk about it interpersonally. But everybody has a, what are you bringing to the table? Then you got some people that'll go as far as say, I am the damn table. Really? Okay. Listen, these are the type of questions that need to be brought to the table, the proverbial table. What did love require you to do growing up? Did love require you to stay quiet, stay strong, stay useful, or stay invisible? See, this is why people, listen, you think because it's the end of the year I'm going to take my foot off your neck? I'm not. People will listen and be quiet when, you hear that question? That question resonates, doesn't it? What did love, or what you were calling love, what did it require you to do growing up? Did it require you to stay quiet, stay strong, stay useful, or stay invisible? And you know you carried this to the intimate table as an adult, but you don't want to talk about it. That's just in your psycho-spiritual bag. You don't want to talk about that. Let me ask you again. Did love require you to stay quiet, stay strong, stay useful, or stay invisible? Do you understand? Which part of your childhood shows up in your adult relationships pretending to be a preference? Man, I was talking to one sister. She was like, why it gotta be deep all the time? Why does it have to be shallow all the time? Can we have a, little equilibrium? Is there a middle point? Because I don't want to know about the new Smurfs movie. I don't care. I don't want to know about all of the machinations of what happened at your job. I'll listen to some, but I don't care about what happened in the men's room today. Right? Sure, I'll make a little time for you. And I won't be judgmental during that time. It's a safe space for you to vent. Fine. But the bulk of our conversations can't be made of small talk because you are afraid to look inside and have real, meaningful, substantive conversations about what makes you, you. Right? What do you bring to the relationship that never shows up on your resume, but runs everything? Listen to the question. What do you bring to the proverbial relationship table that never shows up on your resume, but it runs everything? Men, is it your anger? Your controlling nature, men? Some men? Fear? That's a great answer, Theo. When conflict hits, do you fight for connection or survival? This should be taught in schools. Oh, my God. Let's get him in here. John, Mountain View, Hawaii, what are your thoughts on tonight's conversation, man?
Greetings and blessings to all of those within the sound of my voice. Hopefully your holiday season is going to be prepared and glorious. Mm-hmm. Yet at the same time, Mr. Grinch.
I'm Mr. Grinch.
Since you're trying to spoil the holiday seasons,
well,
or
go
at least
ahead, Andy. Put
bottom
Mr.
line,
Grinch on.
No. I'm joking, sir. I'm joking. But nonetheless, I will take being useful for 500 tonight.
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to being
for that question,
as if the things of the table, wanting to be useful, yet at the same time being abused by my usefulness, which had to have me go into a deeper portion of myself, meaning let's go on the nuance that was started with somebody who cursed on the radio just a moment ago and used the word "the rock" that we're supposed to be.
Right. I hear you, brother.
Not just the rock you're supposed to be, but how far have you went to the journey of finding out where the rock is? I say something about the table because somebody will say something. Okay, let's use the table for an example. Since the table is in between, somebody had to bring it there, so who built it? And if apparently the person who built it, 9 times out of 10, if it's got something to do with us being the table, that was brought about by our parents. And this was the reason why I need to be useful now. Because when I served my mom the rice and the meat and everything that she wanted to have when she asked for it, even though I made it incorrectly and she showed me how to do it correctly, it made me feel good. As a child, it made me feel good. Therefore, and furthermore, I find my relationships being in this way. I still want to be useful.
But you do understand the blind spot for wanting to be useful. You tell me what it is.
Absolutely, because when you're useful, people use you.
Come on, I know you're there.
And when you continue to be used, now you have to put a meter on the giving that you give to other people, because takers just take, and as long as you're giving, they'll take it.
Right. They don't keep account or record of what they're taking. Yeah.
So now I take you back to the rock, which is what you need to be for yourself. So now you could be the interplanetary guiding of all things around you so that the right planet actually comes to you. I'm just saying.
I think a sister on the KBLA YouTube page, I think her name is Danielle. Danielle still learning. She says, don't we all, though, John? Don't we all use each other? What is the golden formula for using each other, John?
The golden formula for using each other.
Yeah.
Well, it would be reciprocation if you're talking about, yes, woman, you are the feminine side. You are going to pull out of me the things that make you feel safe, make you feel whole, and make you feel comforted in the world that I have created for you.
Right. But no.
But you have to be willing to be in the world I've created first.
Well, let's just say, let me go back to the use part. Because everything you just said is 100%. I agree with it. But let's go back to the use part. Because she asked, don't we all, though? The key, the golden ingredient to using each other is to not misuse each other. To take each other for granted. She said, not just using each other. Don't we all want to be useful? No. Everybody doesn't want to be useful.
No, because some people want to win.
A lot of people are picking their partners based on their capacity or lack thereof. So that means they're picking somebody that's going to pick up the slack that they know they bring to the table, but they don't want to say it outright. I'm not going to do that.
Well, again, that's the reason why they're the grocery list made for the person that they want to have, and yet the grocery list that they won't accept for themselves.
Ooh, keep going, John.
Because you're talking about all the things I got to be. What about the things you need to be for you to be with me?
No. I'm the prize.
No disrespect, but you have a womb, but I had to provide something in that womb for it to be what it's
Hold on, no, John. That's the prize. Who are you to think you are on the same level as the prize, John?
It's got nothing to do with prizes, because, again, the surprise is the prize you actually get, and you ask for it.
Come on. Keep going.
Nonetheless, I am not going to be here to abuse or use anybody unless they really want to be in my presence.
That's right.
And I want to be in yours too.
That's right.
I'm going to give the opportunity, the blessing, the offering. If you're willing to take the leap, come on.
But okay, I got to ask the question, John, because you're a soldier.
Oh, Lord.
You're a man among you're a man among boys. I know. No, John is a real one. He's not a fake person. This is a real human being, an authentic whip, a work in progress.
Have mercy.
With that being said, what are some maybe hidden things within you that you never wanted to talk about while you were going into a relationship with someone, right? You knew.
How about the fear of the relationship?
Huh?
How about the fear of the relationship?
No, not just that. Something in you. The fear is there, but
something in me is the fear, sir.
I just said the fear is there. I'm going to go with that. But is that it? Fear? That's it? That's the only thing you've been
No.
Okay.
There's a whole, just like the grocery list of all things that we want.
Come on, grocery list.
Once again, we're looking at the same grocery list of things that we need to deal with.
I don't want to have
my anger issues?
There we go. Because I was about to say, I don't want to have to press
What about being able to control all the traffic around me instead of the car that I'm currently controlling?
Come on, John. There we go.
What about the fear of, yes, I may fall, and I'm supposed to. I'm a human. There is no way I'm supposed to go through this obstacle course called life and not fail at something.
Come on, John. Talk to him.
But you're telling me I can't flinch when you do.
Hey, ain't no flinching around here.
But nonetheless,
I love that.
Let me not
no.
continue. Let me not continue down this journey. Let me just say the things that I need to say again.
Wait, John, you there? Somebody asked you to be Kobe. They don't want you to flinch. You can't flinch.
Never, ever.
Wow. And then
nonetheless,
but you learned to be useful. You probably practiced not flinching.
Well, I did for a moment, but now I'm human. Forget y'all. No. Again, I went to war zones and slept during bombs. Now when they go off, I flinch. I'm a senior citizen now.
Listen, they scare me now.
Bro, I'm 55, and when I read the menu at IHOP this past weekend, I'm looking at it and it says the 55 plus side of the game. I'm there? Wow.
Boy, you better get some of them runny eggs. Listen, don't go nowhere, John. Stay right there. When we come forward, I'm going to wrap it up with John on the other side.
Reasons. The reasons that we're here, the reasons that we fear, our feelings won't disappear. You're listening to the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
September is World Alzheimer's Month, a time to shine a light on a public health crisis that deeply impacts Black families. 1 in 5 Black adults ages 70 and older is living with Alzheimer's disease, or AD, and the risk is twice as high compared to white adults. But AD isn't just forgetting a name or losing track of time. Signs of early AD could be repeating questions, missing appointments, or struggling with bills and daily tasks. These things aren't a normal part of aging. Here's the good news. Treatments are available that may help if AD is diagnosed early. If you notice changes in memory or daily routines, whether in yourself or a loved one, don't wait. Early diagnosis and intervention are key to managing AD effectively. To learn more about AD and a potential treatment option, visit treatalsearly.com. That's treatalzearly.com to learn more about the signs and symptoms and a potential treatment option. This message is brought to you by AZI. It's never too early to start talking about money in realistic ways with your kids. JP Morgan Chase navigates how to educate your kids now about creating long-lasting, healthy money habits. Whether your kids are in elementary school, high school, or college, now is a great time to start a conversation about ways to create healthy money habits as they grow, ultimately benefiting their financial future. Talking about money in a realistic way to support your kids' lifestyle and dreams, your first banking account geared towards high school or college. It's never too early. Explaining the basics, what you earn and what you spend, building financial confidence starts with getting organized. Learning and practicing vital money skills now will stay with them for life. Tools they will have to stay on top of their finances and achieve their goals. This segment is sponsored by JP Morgan Chase.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Break out the champagne. Everybody can laugh.
KBLA Talk 1580 congratulates our own Keith Underwood, host of the weekend entertainment show Black in the Green Room, on his recent honor at the annual National Arts and Entertainment Journalism Awards. Keith received a first place award presented by the Los Angeles Press Club for his entertainment reporting, and we couldn't be prouder. Congratulations, Keith, from all of us at KBLA Talk 1580.
You know you want some more. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
You're healed when you could say, you know what? I wasn't whole enough to value that relationship at that time. I wasn't mature enough, because healed people see different, right? I could look back on it and see it differently. I wasn't mature enough to value that relationship at that time. There was always going to be something that possibly hurts you. There's some pain that we're going to experience, some wounds. But the goal is I don't have to live in a state of being wounded. We need wisdom in that area, because deliverance deals with the bondage and the demons, but wisdom deals with the wound and the damage. Everybody's not replaceable. God is not obligated to give you 2 Pauls. He only gave Timothy 1. God is not obligated to give you 2 and 3 Naomis. He only gave Ruth 1. Are you aware of what's rare? Yeah, I ain't even tripping on that. Somebody else took that place. Maybe that wasn't an upgrade. Could this person be a placeholder? Because it's rare when reciprocity is given and not requested. It's rare when they have a miner's work ethic, meaning there's a lot of dirt that they know on you, but they still see gold. It's rare when they have your back behind your back, because loyalty should not require my presence. It's rare when they help you produce fruit versus sitting around to consume the fruit that you produced. And when you have something rare, you cherish it, you value it, and you appreciate it, because you don't stumble across that which is rare. You discern it when everything's the same.
Man, oh Manischewitz. Pastor Jerry Flowers, he came in dumping. Do. Oh, my goodness. But he told the truth. He told the truth right there. I'm sorry. You don't get 2 Ruths or 2 Naomis. You get 1. Do you understand? What are you bringing to the table? And whatever you're bringing to the table, does it obfuscate your ability to see the quality in another? Well, you know, The inability to see the quality in another is the inability to see the quality in yourself. So your relationships are about picking and choosing what is the most familiar, right, feeling that the wound recognizes. Sometimes healing is unrecognizable when the wound has taken a leadership position in your spirit. See, when you say someone ruined your peace or someone ruined my peace, what skill were you actually missing in that moment? See, if you could answer that, we can find out what you're bringing to the table beside your degrees, beside your Mercedes, besides your zip code. See, we can find out what you're bringing to the table. See, when you can produce answers to questions like, who handled emotional regulation in your childhood, and who handles it now in your adult relationship? Do you want peace, or do you want someone who absorbs discomfort for you? See, this is what you're bringing to the table. Damn, the vacation we about to go on. Can you imagine being on vacation with somebody who wants you to absorb their discomfort? I'm in another country absorbing your mess. You should have told me this when we was at the table negotiating. Well, do you see? Love is not about negotiation. I know you don't want to hear it put that way. I know you don't want to hear it put that way. The highest level of love, the highest level, it's unconditional. It's freedom incarnate. It's God incarnate. It's a level of consciousness. It is not a strategy based on plays and actions. If you're a man and everything about loving your woman is based on a gender role, sir, you're running a man playbook. You've seen them. That's not how love works. Love is your presence. And when you know yourself through and through, true and true, your presence will start to ring a bell in a woman that has never been rung before, sir. You can't perform your way into that truth. You have to embody that truth. And that's what's going to resonate with her more profoundly than anything you can do. There's a lot of dudes that's waiting to do something. Listen, when we come forward, I'm going to go talk to my brother John from Mountain View, Hawaii.
He's on fire tonight. It's the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams, exclusively on KBLA Talk 1580.
I'm Amber Payton with BIN News Now. Providence, Rhode Island police have released the person of interest in the Brown University shooting that left 2 dead and 9 others injured. Mayor Brett Smiley says the investigation is still ongoing, but the public remains safe.
But we want to inform the community that that individual will shortly be released from Providence Police.
The university, while not an HBCU, became the first non-HBCU member of the HBCU Library Alliance and launched the Health Equity Scholars Program with Tougaloo College to promote diversity in public health. Black Maryland Governor Wes Moore says he and the First Lady are praying for the Brown University shooting victims and have offered support to Rhode Island's governor. And funk and R&B legend Carl Carlton has died at 72. Known for hits like Everlasting Love and She's a Bad Mama Jamma, his music remains influential, often sampled and featured in film and television. Get BIN News Now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
This Thanksgiving, take the family to new heights at the Palm Springs Aerial Tramway. Enjoy ride and dine at Pines Cafe or a holiday meal at both Pines Cafe or Peaks Restaurant. Lunch and dinner with stunning views, 8,500 feet above the desert floor. Visit pstramway.com. Rise into wonder.
At the tone, please record your message.
You ready?
Drop it! Mr. Tavis Smiley, preach it. Thank you, man. Politics in this country is crazy. You put things in perspective that even I didn't. The right is playing fast and loose with facts and scapegoating everyone under the sun, especially black and brown people. As a white man, I do not agree with this, and I am on my black and brown brothers and sisters' side. Fight the good fight. Know that I am part of the resistance. Let's fight the power.
Our freedom of speech is freedom of death. We got to fight the powers that be.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got your black.
10 athletes will face the toughest job interview in fitness that will push past physical and mental breaking points. You are the fittest of the fit. Only one of you will leave here with an iFit contract for $250,000.
This is when mindset comes in.
Someone will be eliminated.
Pressure is coming down.
This is Trainer Games.
Watch it on Prime Video starting January 8th.
The holidays mean more travel, more shopping, more time online, and more personal info in more places that could expose you more to identity theft. But LifeLock monitors millions of data points per second. If your identity is stolen, our US-based restoration specialists will fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Don't face drained accounts, fraudulent loans, or financial losses alone. Get more holiday fun and less holiday worry with LifeLock. Save up to 40% your first year with promo code NEWS. Visit lifelock.com. Terms apply.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. If you need help getting your resume in order, finding job training, or landing a job, we've got 3 great options for you. First, the City of Los Angeles has WorkSource centers across the area offering free job support. The California Workforce Development Board can help you with everything from GED prep to vocational training at no cost to you. On the federal level, the Department of Labor's American Job Centers offer a full range of services for job seekers and businesses alike. Visit careeronestop.org, or for more info, just call California's Help Center or visit cwdb.ca.gov or call 916-657-1440. For the City of Los Angeles programs, go to ewdd.lacity.gov or call 213-744-7300. All these services are free to help you get your next job. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
If you've been diagnosed with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis, this is what it sounds like to be 1,000,000 miles away. Imagine being 1,000,000 miles away. Tremfya Kuselkumab, taken by injection, is a prescription medicine for adults with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis who may benefit from taking injections or pills or phototherapy. With Tremfya, clearer skin is possible. In clinical trials, at least 70% of patients saw at least 90% clearer skin at 16 weeks. Results may vary. Tremfya is also indicated for adults with active psoriatic arthritis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Ask your doctor about Tremfya. Call 1-800-526-7736 or visit tremfya.com.
My mom has decided to learn to paint, and she's good.
My dad's now into creative cuisine, and I've already put on 6 pounds.
Learning new things comes with age.
My mom, she started forgetting my name and what we're talking about.
Forgetting well-known things doesn't. Memory loss may be a sign of Alzheimer's disease. Early detection gives you and your loved one time to plan for the future. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's at 10signs.org. Brought to you by the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
The California Crusader newspaper would like to thank all of our subscribers for their support throughout the years, proudly serving the South Los Angeles and South Bay areas for more than 40 years. The California Crusader is a multicultural, black-owned, adjudicated newspaper that focuses on providing newsworthy information to the people in our community. We're constantly looking for ways to assist businesses in our community to connect with our subscribers. We provide low-cost, effective ways to promote your business with our reasonable and affordable advertising rates. You can participate by suggesting, sharing, and submitting your stories on the California Crusader newspaper Community Share Facebook group page, or visit our website at cal-cruise-news.com. That's calcruisenews.com. Then click on the Submit Now button located on the top right corner of the homepage, or text CCN to 42828. Again, text CCN to 42828. The California Crusader newspaper, working together to build a better community for our future. Subscribe today.
This is KBLA Talk 1580. Talk radio. That's music to your ears. We're unapologetically progressive. KBLA Talk 1580. You're listening to the voice of reason with Zoe Williams. Only on KBLA Talk 1580.
Let's say you have exactly 24 hours, not a minute longer, to strengthen your relationship. So what are 5 things that you could do that would really be helpful? Number 1, pay attention to what your partner is doing right.
Pay attention to what your partner is doing right. That could that could heal a relationship damn near overnight. I mean, how about just appreciation, gratitude, right? Trust me, I've been where you are. You know, I'm not the most grateful guy when I was young, and yeah, it's tough. The voice of reason. I'm supposed to deliver these types of topics, and during this time of year, the happiest, most joyful time of year, I'm supposed to bring these types of topics. Yes, Theo says appreciation does go a long way. Let me bring our brother John from Mountain View, Hawaii back in to get his final thought. John, you understand probably better than most, right? The purpose for why I would do a show like this. We've seen the memes, we've seen the social media viral video clips. Everybody's talking about what you bring to the table. But when you start pushing into the shadow work and other things that we bring to the table that, you know, might not be visible to the naked eye, that's when the relationship is actually tested. Like, if it's going to make it, its merit, its worth, its strength, its resilience. Your thoughts?
All of these things are true, but it's better to ad hominem myself out of the argument that's necessary for the work that needs to be done versus, again, being your own rock.
I get it. Own rock.
Yes,
I like that. Love it.
This is what is necessary and needed. True, and you're going to make us work throughout the holiday season. Well, ma'am, your summer body doesn't come during the summer. You got to do the work now, sir. You not gonna get your head from out of that cake, boy. Get up. It's time for you to work. And as the immortal words of C.T. Fletcher, it's still your, and I'm not going to say the cuss words, it's still your set.
Well, hold on.
Get to work.
I got one question for you before you leave.
Yes, sir.
Because like you said, I'm going to make you do the work. What scares you more, John? Being seen accurately as you are, or being left, abandoned?
Okay.
You thought you was finna get up out of here.
No, because neither, honestly, because if you haven't seen me already, and as I've been going through this 55 years of living and being on this radio show saying the same work that I know I need to do, it's probably the work you need to do.
It's the work
I'm not afraid to be seen.
Yes.
I'm not afraid to be seen.
Okay.
And as far as being abandoned, I want to say cuss words now.
No, we don't.
But I'm not going to say
That's right. That's right.
I live alone, sir. I live all one. Alone. All one.
Mm-hmm.
Becoming the rock that I need to be. So I'm not scared of either one of these places because I've been here for a while.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You want to talk about fear? How about the judgment that I get from other people?
Come on.
No matter what I'm doing,
Mm-hmm.
I got to hear you.
Mm-hmm.
And now I got to go through the funnel of anger, and now the absolute action that takes place, no matter which one it is going to be negative.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I fear the most.
Wow. That's good stuff. John, guess what you just did, my brother?
Mountain View is in the building, and yes, I'm still taking the off-ramp. Blessings to you and yours, sir.
Yes, sir. Hey, the voice of reason is on fire. If you want to bring your city in the building, all you got to do is call us at 1-800-920-1580. Which scares you more, being seen accurately or being left? What would collapse if your partner stopped performing sacrifice? Do you stay because you choose the person, or because the role still works? The role you perform, the role you play. Man, everyone brings something to the table. Some bring money. Some bring stability. Some bring labor. But everybody brings a nervous system. Everybody brings a history. Everybody brings unfinished business. The relationship does not collapse when balance breaks. It reveals who learned how to regulate and who learned how to perform. That's the offer. What are you offering me? What are you bringing to the table? We hear it all the time, right? As men, Andy slapped us right upside the dome piece. Andy said, I'm a man. I'm just supposed to show up and offer things. No, I think men need to recontextualize how we approach women. I'm not here to be your wound valet. I'm not here to do any of that. Right? I can reflect your work back to you, but that's only for you to take responsibility of and work on. Right? I'm not here to stand guard, a sentinel for your wounds. Oh, I feel so safe because my wounds can walk around my spirit naked around you. Well, hold on. You should be able to do that for yourself. Do you understand? That's not something I'm supposed to do. See, y'all listen, y'all want to play. I'm going to tell you again. The practice of healing your wounds, the practice of individuation, all of the stuff that you guys have been hearing about, It's the same as self-realization. It's the exact same process. The dark night of the soul, all of that stuff, right? It's the same process. Healing spiritually hurts. It's not a comfortable process. It's not Disney love. When you're healing internally, good partner, good companion, gonna rock with you. Gonna be like Detective Scotty, right? In New Jack City. When, played by Ice-T, when Chris Rock, a.k.a. Pookie, was detoxing off of crack, and he was standing over and he put his hands, it was about to touch him, and he didn't touch him. Yeah, that's a good partner. Somebody that's in the room with you, but they can't do the work for you. And they encourage you to pick up the mantle of self and execute your own work. That's a good partner. Do you understand? See, but we've been conditioned to think our partner comes in and completes the work for us, does the work for us. Listen, can selective disclosure constitute care rather than control when guided by nervous system attunement rather than fear? Listen. How often does radical honesty bypass empathy in favor of discharge? Listen to what I'm saying. You got a person in your relationship that doesn't have a filter, that doesn't know how to speak to you, right? And, I gotta speak my truth. Well, yeah, it's how you speak your truth. Are they bringing that to the table as well? Was that articulated in the beginning? Right? Listen, I know people don't want to hear it, but you know. Does encouraging a partner's autonomy threaten insecure attachment precisely because it dissolves leverage? Right? You don't want to encourage your partner because you sense that they might be insecurely attached. And if you encourage them to outgrow that and evolve beyond that, it dissolves your leverage over them. Yeah. Do you know people are bringing this to the table right now? When I come forward, the voice of reason, I'm going to land this plane.
Relationships. Got you confused? Need some straight talk? This is where you get the unfiltered truth about love, relationships, and everything in between. He breaks down relationship dynamics with no-nonsense wisdom and practical advice that actually works. Tackling the questions you're afraid to ask and giving you the answers you need to hear. You're inside the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
An official message from Medicare.
Couple more minutes and we'll start this month's book club.
You know, I usually love a plot twist, but this year I'm comparing my options during Medicare open enrollment.
You can't assume your current health or drug plan is the best one for you.
And you gotta make sure your drugs are covered. That's important.
So is saving money.
Review all your options at Medicare.gov. Open enrollment ends December 7th. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
If a Lenovo computer for your business is on your holiday list, don't shop around. Just go directly to the source, Lenovo.com. It's your last chance to get exclusive deals on the PCs you want for your business, like the ThinkPad X9 14 Aura Edition and Yoga 7i 2-in-1. So avoid all that shopping chaos and price comparing, and just go directly to the source, Lenovo.com, where PCs are up to 35% off. That's Lenovo.com.
Lenovo.
Are you drowning in IRS tax debt?
With Civic Tax Relief, they were able to save me upwards of $80,000 that I would have had to pay had I not reached out to them.
Get ready for a toll-free hotline. Take advantage of new IRS tax forgiveness programs that may protect you from IRS collection agencies.
I owe the IRS $37,000.
They have the power to garnish your wages, put liens on your property, and levy your bank account. Civic Tax Relief can help protect you from the IRS.
Civic Tax Relief basically represented me against the IRS. By the time everything was completed, I didn't owe the IRS anything.
Find out about the Fresh Start program that is now available through Civic Tax Relief. Civic Tax Relief's special tax hotline can help you discover all the relief programs available for free.
I would recommend anyone who has a tax problem to contact Civic Tax Relief.
Just call 800-285-3500, 800-285-3500. Don't wait. Call now. 800-285-3500, 800-285-3500.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580 reminds you, when we fight, we win. The Youth Justice Coalition is challenging America's addiction to incarceration and discrimination. YJC works to dismantle policies leading to mass incarceration, law enforcement violence, and the school-to-prison pipeline. Their approach, transformative justice, community intervention, free LA high school, legal defense, and system monitoring. YJC promotes safety without relying on prisons. Their goal, prevent system contact and help people exit the system through direct action, advocacy, and education. Want to get involved or need help? Call 323-235-4243. That's 323-235-4243. Join YJC in creating change. When we fight, we win. KBLA Talk 1580, your voice for justice. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
You know you want some more. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Ladies and gentlemen, friends and family, comrades, sisters, brothers, we had to set the tone right. We had to set the vibe right. Christmas is around the corner. And I don't want you sitting in that house acting all fake, jolly. Oh no, let it ride. Just let it ride just a little bit. I want to give you the tools that will help you grow up. Right? Relationship is a spiritual crucible that can grow you up if you allow it. But we got to stop pretending. Let's stop pretending confusion lives at the edges. Confusion lives at the center. Krishnamurti called your ego the center. Most relationships don't collapse because people fail to love. They collapse because people mistake roles for reality. Culture hands us social scripts and hands them to us early. Men receive scripts about provision, stoicism, dominance, competence, and endurance. Women receive scripts about emotional labor, nurturing, beauty, accommodation, intuition, and softness. Neither script prepares anybody for intimacy. Both scripts prepare people for performance. Performance keeps applause alive. Performance suffocates connection. Here's the illusion nobody wants to name. Gender roles promise safety while quietly sabotaging self-contact. All I got to do is show up in the role society assigned to me. It's like a spiritual caste system almost. A man who performs provider energy without emotional fluency does not protect the relationship. He insulates himself from accountability. A woman who performs nurturer energy without boundaries, without boundary clarity, does not heal the relationship. She anesthetizes her resentment. Because, yeah, you know, you've seen it. After a while, she'll get resentful if it's not appreciated. Come on, you already know what it is. Come on. Neither person lies intentionally. Both people refuse survival training with character. Let's sharpen this further. Gender roles reward outsourced value: money, status, stability, appearance, competence, compliance. These currencies keep society running, right? They do not keep nervous systems regulated. So couples ask the questions. Couples ask the wrong questions. They ask, what do you bring to the table? They should ask, what do you stop regulating when you hide inside a role? What do you stop regulating when you hide inside a role? What self-work discontinues when you lead with the role? Because every role covers a wound. Oh my goodness. Provider roles often cover worthy insecurity, right? Worth insecurity. Oh my goodness. Caretaker roles often cover abandonment fear. Independence roles often cover intimacy avoidance. Oh my God. Submission roles often cover learned helplessness. Dominance roles often cover terror of vulnerability. Roles do not reveal the truth. Roles conceal pain. Now let's dismantle the fantasy of polarity. People confuse polarity with health. They confuse masculine and feminine energy with maturity. They confuse attraction with alignment. Attraction often follows trauma, Lord. Desire frequently tracks familiarity, not wellness. Chemistry often signals nervous system recognition, not compatibility. A man attracted to emotional chaos may call it passion. A woman attracted to emotional distance may call it strength. Neither attraction proves safety. Both attractions often repeat childhood dynamics. Listen, man, I just be starting conversation. I just be starting it. Listen, don't go into the new year like on some punk stuff. Don't be a self-punk, scared to look at yourself, scared to deal with yourself, have to punk yourself to stay with somebody that you know ain't good for your soul. Relationship, a spiritual crucible that we continuously misuse. It's fine. I started the conversation. It's up to you to finish it. You don't have to agree. When we come forward, guess what? Tavis comes on after me, right? Oh, it's going to be Tavis again. Let's get it cracking. I'll be back here tomorrow with a whole nother set of questions. Let's get it.
KBLA 1580 Santa Monica.
I'm Misty Jordan with BIN News Now. Famed Hollywood director Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle are dead